Think I'm up. Think I'm up and running. Fantastic. Well, welcome to anybody who's here yet and to people who will be here soon. There is my best friend, MPS. Hello. Good morning. Happy Easter weekend. Hope things are going good for you down south. Glad to see you here. Dude, I hardly ever ask, where are you in your playthrough since we're kind of waiting to get started here? Are you, what, are you like near the end of the game? Are you still in Kuttenberg? Are you still in Trotsky area? Whereabouts have you got to so far? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I got a lot of fan noise today. So let's see here. On map two, doing a lot of side quests before the main. Okay, that makes sense. Um, I I spent some time yesterday playing around, not really making quest progress. I mostly was out. Um, I did a bunch of combat training with some dude I found in the courtyard of the castle. Ran around the castle a little bit to try to figure out where things were. Um, I got I got cozy with the bathhouse lady because I felt so let down at the wedding where Dubrovka or whatever her name was. She's like, "No, you're not very good." And I'm thinking, I guess maybe I better practice. So I've been hanging out with the bathhouse lady a lot. That's been fun, and um, just kind of getting some skills up. I didn't think I could leave the castle in the beginning, so I ended up staying in there. And then finally, I'm like, "Oh, this is a front door." I tried to fast travel out, and it didn't work. But as soon as I walked out the front door, it's like, no, you're here. You're still here. You can go anywhere you want. So, 235 hours of the first game. Okay. Yeah, Henry, Henry needs love too. Especially, he's not even involving choking. Although, in the castle at least, I don't know. I don't, virtual sex isn't really my thing. So, I haven't really been spending a lot of time doing this through either of the first two games. But in this case, the bathhouse in Trotsky Castle, it starts there, but then it always ends in his room, and she says something on the way out. And I think it was the second time, which made me go back a third time just to see if this was going to be a trend or if it was something random. Second time, she looked at me and Henry, and she said, "That was that was the that was weird. I would rather wash miners' clothes than do that again. So let's not do this again or something." I'm like, oh God. So, so do you know about the Chamberlain? Oh my God. Yeah. Anyway. So yeah, but so I forged a new sword. He's got this fancy Henry grade knight sword now, and that was really fun. I actually had the materials to make that. And so I did a bunch of housekeeping, but I haven't gone out, haven't, I accidentally started a quest, suddenly realized, oh my God, I'm starting a quest in the castle. I talked to Chamberlain Ulrich, who I really, really um, feel like just murdering him in a castle tower somewhere. He's such an unpleasant little fuck. Oh, I'm sorry, did I say that out loud? But anyway, but he told me that I should cleanse the demons in the castle, and I was like, oh crap. Okay, so I haven't talked to anybody about the demons in the castle because that looked to me like that was in the United States. We back in the million years ago, which is when I was about 20. No, but a long time ago, they used to send people as kind of a hazing thing. They would send people out on what they would call a snipe hunt. And it was if you're in the forest with friends, you take the clueless guy along and you tell him, yeah, we're going to go hunting for snipe. And so then you'd take him to a kind of a damp and unpleasant place or send him out and you go, okay, well, this is where the snipe comes. It's a special kind of call. we're gonna go also cover some other parts of the forest, and then they go back to the campfire to drink and let this poor guy sit out in the cold until he doesn't find his snipe, because there is no such thing. So I have a feeling that Chamberlain Ulrich is yanking my pizzle when it comes to this demon thing. But I don't know. Maybe there really is something behind it, but I doubt it very much. I think he's doing it just to screw with me. So anyway, so we'll see how this goes. But let's get the hell back in here and make sure everything is running and all that good stuff here. Wait for what I see on my little YouTube place. There we go. So we have that is all running. Looks like I got sound here. We should have sound from the game coming in now. Let me know if anything's not working right. I did so well for like the first week or so, but lately I think I'm getting comfortable, which means I'm getting careless, and so I keep forgetting to switch things on and whatever. But it looks like we're all okay. Let's go do something. Oh, here, hang on. I got one more thing I want to do here. Some people lose their hearing when they get older. When I was in my right about the time I turned 40. That's a stereotypical midlife crisis. I joined a drum corps in the United States. Never played drums before, but they were like, "No, we'll take you in. We'll teach you and stuff." It was the most badass group of folks. I absolutely did not belong there, but it was really fun, and I felt like this nerd rock star. It was really cool. But so I played with them for a long time. We wore earplugs, got custom earplugs after a while because it was so loud, and I still wrecked my ears anyway. So oh my God, it was worth it. I wouldn't have thrown away my eyes in order to do something, but having my ears not work so good, oh my God, that was worth it. Oh man, they were good stuff. So. Let's see here. Question map 2 for old dinosaur bones, time sensitive. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I don't think games often put in a lot of time sensitive stuff because they don't want people to miss on them. But yeah, it's even so. Even the ones that aren't time sensitive, there were a couple of things going on at the wedding. In the last stream we had, where I thought about it afterwards. I haven't actually gone back to check any of it, but I thought about it afterwards. I'm like, oh, I should have done this. Oh, I should have talked to them, or I should have talked to them first, or whatever. So I feel like there was a bunch of stuff there that I missed, not trying to be in a hurry, but just not trying to be super super overcautious and okay, well, what, is there anything under this rock? And then, the folks here along with me are like, oh, Jesus, no, there's nothing under that rock. Please stop looking under rocks. We'll tell you if there's anything there. But so I didn't want to get into that kind of a thing. But it's really easy to miss stuff. Going around Trotsky, I think I've gotten, if I had to give a guess, I'd say I probably have hit about 70% of the content. And then there's things like frogs and mice where I didn't start the second one in time, and so I couldn't do both of them. But yeah, it's okay. So it's but I always get a little disappointed when I don't get a chance to finish things. But anyway, yeah. Well, let's see. Let's go stop talking and have some damn fun here. So I am ready to go, I think. Let me double check and just make sure. Yeah, so we're all set. So now I can go start talking to people. And there were I'm just going to start with that Bertha, Osina, and Magnetta. So they were. I'm just going to start with that one because I want to see what it is. Because I either want to go after the Chamberlain some more or feel good because I did something that was actually useful. So we'll see what we have here. Yeah. And it can lead to exhaustion too. I remember when I played through Witcher 3, I I did probably 85 to 90% of the content that was in that game, really going through it with a fine tooth comb. I don't think I've ever done 100% of anything, except Half-Life. But, but that wasn't a Quest game. But by the end of it, in Witcher, it was so big. And even though it wasn't strictly repetitive, the story got kind of, yeah, yeah, and then we do this. Yeah, okay, and then we do that. So it wasn't just get me 10 rat tails in every village, but there was enough similarity about it that I think the last 20% of the story I just kind of went through real quick because I needed to get it over with because I'd already spent 500,000 hours in that land and was kind of feeling done with it. I still rank that as one of the best games ever, but it was a lot, and that's not a bad thing at all.
The Chamberlain mentioned you've seen demons at the castle.
You're damn right I did. What
Yuri,
do you know
hello.
about it?
Nothing. That's why I came to you.
I'm sure at least half a dozen demons have taken up residence in the western courtyard. If the
He says,
Chamberlain
smiling.
didn't tell you how dangerous this is for all of us, I'm telling you now.
Of course he told me. That's why we're trying to resolve this as quickly as possible.
I'm glad to hear it. Give those demons their due.
Tell me what you know then.
You know the guardhouse with the little arena?
Yeah.
In the palace below the Crone, over by the outer wall.
Spent 3
Inside,
days there.
on the ground floor. The place stinks like hell, day in and day out. It makes my head spin. I've seen things there with my own eyes I'd rather not talk about. I'd start the investigation there if I were you.
All right. I'll look into it.
Oh my God, this just reeks of bullshit. Which I guess if the Chamberlain is involved, I guess that's okay. I had Subutai asked me the other day about, I didn't have time and then just forgot to say something about it, but that enormous amount of speculation about what is it with
God
the
be with
Chamberlain.
you. Keep the peace.
I have
We'll
two
stay
theories.
friends.
One is I tend to agree with people who say it's something to do with scat, where he is interested in probably being fed poop from other people, so to speak. But then the other theory I have is actually there isn't an answer, so it's up to us to decide what the answer is. One of the best things to do, if you don't really want to spoil the surprise, is don't make the surprise. So you take a box and you say there's something really interesting in this box, and then everybody starts to guess what it is. There's nothing in the box, but my gosh, it's fun. So all you have to do in this case is every time somebody brings up Ulrich, they go, I'm not ever going near him after the last time. What happened the last time? I'm not even going to say. And so then people start to guess, and they go, well, was it this thing where he did that? Or is he this disgusting kind of thing? No, much worse than that. So you build up this mythology of folks who you are surrounding this person where it's absolutely unbelievably horrible.
Always welcome here, noble sir.
But you don't actually have to end up coming up with something. Private area. Nope,
Hey?
nope. I'm getting out
You
of
shouldn't be
here.
hanging around here, friend.
Well, I'm not hanging around here. And anyway, the Chamberlain told me I could run around in the castle and do stuff. So now I got to reset you. Hello.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. Can I come in here then?
You shouldn't be hanging around here, friend.
Okay. All right. I'm on my way.
You shouldn't be hanging around here, friend.
I'm trying to not hang around, but you're kind of making it difficult. Okay, I got to figure out where this person is because are they down here? Okay, well, there's nothing in here. Let's see here. Hang on, give me just a second. I promise I will be right there. Okay. So, who is it? Who is this person that I'm trying to find the devils according to the blacksmith's directions? Okay, yeah, but that's not what I want to do right now. I want to talk to Bertha, and I want to talk to the other lady. This poor dude over here, he and I were doing, he's so cheerful and so earnest. And the training sequence where you end up just beating people half to death. Hate that dude. He gets into comment. Sure, let's go ahead and fight as you wish. Let's do this. And then I thump the crap out of him. Stop. Wait, I need to catch my breath. And he's covered in blood and slime. And he's like, okay, what do you want to do now? Let's keep going. Okay. And this goes on endlessly. And then when I finally stop, he's like, oh God, I need a bandage. Strangest feeling. Ahaha, hello.
The Chamberlain said you know something about the demons haunting the castle.
Those monsters are back again. Last summer, we only heard them scratching the walls and roof with their claws. But they got a lot more bold this time. They're leaving charred marks on my wooden spoons, throwing clumps in my food, and they're constantly leaving their droppings in my kitchen.
Are you sure they're demons? I've seen a few mice here. They go wherever they want.
Only you youngsters can come up with something so stupid. You wouldn't know Lucifer if he pricked you in the forehead with his horns. I'm sure they're demons.
It sounds
they're
like
jealous
demons.
of the prosperity and peace Lord von Bergow has brought us these last few years.
If you say so. Where should I look for them?
They're coming from the other side of the castle, below the maiden, I swear.
How should I deal with them?
Of course. Everyone knows the demons enter this world through the flames. You have to find 5 fireplaces in the palace, under the maiden, and sprinkle water on them. Be careful to sprinkle within the width of your little finger. 9 drops, 1 for every angelic choir. And every 3rd drop must be twice as big as the ones before it.
You know what, though?
I'll take care of it. I hope I can do it exactly as you said.
And one more thing to take to heart. The spell is most effective when performed in the moonlight.
Right, okay
But
then.
most of all, don't forget 9 drops.
Oh, good. I've been kind of avoiding him, but I'll add him to the list of people to talk to. You know what though? This lady here, I'm chatty today. I apologize if people were hoping for tremendous action. I'll see if I can turn the crank a little and get to that. But this thing about you need 9 drops of this and you do it in this certain order or whatever. This is such a human thing. This correlation, causation, but we my wife and I, when we were back in the old days, we were playing EverQuest 2 together, which is what we spent a lot of years doing together. There was we came up with the thing that a behavior that we called the Captain Duranos effect, and that was because it's causation correlation or causation coincidence versus. But there was a I think it was a dragon that was supposed to spawn inside that game. And people came up with all kinds of outlandish, secret Easter egg ways to make the dragon spawn because it was on a random spawn timer, right? Well, when you say random spawn timer, that makes a lot of sense, right? Because everybody knows, okay, yeah, minimum 2 hours before spawns, before respawn, and then after that, give it a 15% chance and check every 10 minutes or every hour or what. It's not a big deal, right? But the outward appearance of that can coincide with a lot of things that other people are doing around in the environment. And so one of the amazing theories that came up about how to spawn this dragon or whatever it was that there was a nearby dude on a horse named Captain Duranos. And what you had to do was you had to kill him when he was going from east to west. And if you killed him, it was like between 12 and 3 o'clock in game, then that would spawn the dragon. And if you tell people, well, but it could also just be a random spawn timer, and does that work every time? Well, most of the time it does. See, okay, so then we have something inside this very complex spawn mechanic that also says that not only are we going to, use Captain Duranos as a trigger only when he's going from left to right and only during these 3 hours of the day, but also we're gonna put an event throw on that too, so that he's only going to do it 60% of the time. What? And yet you have people who are like, oh, okay, we need to spawn the dragon. Somebody, what time is it? Okay, in 10 minutes, go kill Captain Duranos. But then you explain, well, it's probably just a random spawn timer, and it's just like this cook lady who was saying, oh, you youngsters, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Of course it's this impossible, complex thing that's... Anyway.
Bertha, instead of devils, I need your help now with Nikvard. The scribe told me you might know something about him.
Well, I'm waiting for Lord Libak to stop by. I brewed him another phial of medicine, but I don't even know if the last one helped. I told him
it's pretty
to stop by
entertaining.
for another one soon. I reckon he must be feeling better.
Actually, I'm not really avoiding him for any specific reason. It was just that I saw him in the courtyard and went, oh yeah, he's going to trigger us leaving the castle to go somewhere else. And I was, at the time, I thought I was actually stuck in the castle and couldn't just go do whatever I wanted to. So I was like, no, I need to not talk to him about stuff. But now that because I've been out and about in Trotsky since to deliver stuff and buy stuff and that sort of thing. So I'm not really avoiding him now anymore. So.
Nikvard needed medicine? For what?
I can't say. I promised Lord Libak his secret is safe with me, as well as his phial of medicine.
Oh, come now. Nikvard misplaced an important book somewhere. A sort of alchemist cookbook. I need to find it.
I remember the recipes by heart. And Lord Libak's secret is certainly worth more than any book.
Well, I have money. I could just bribe her. Yeah, why not?
Well, if a nobleman's secret is worth so much, how about this? That'll buy you more than one book.
I suppose Lord Libak wouldn't mind. And do you have the exact amount?
Of course.
So many groschen. I promise I'll split it with Lord Libak when I see him, and I'll explain everything.
But now tell me, what's the medicine for?
Well, it's a common potion for a bellyache. Just better tasting. It helps your meals go down easier and come out slower the other end. In that regard, Lord Libak had, well, how to say it? Everything came out much too quickly.
Nikvard didn't have time to run down the stairs, eh?
It was in the privy down below the crone, by the training ground below the guardhouse. I helped him clean his hose and made him the medicine, and I promised that I wouldn't say anything. Yeah. Lord Libak is quite particular about the impression he makes on the young maids, you know. He didn't want this little episode to put them off. That's why he didn't use the privy near the maids' quarters, though it's closer to his chamber, but to the arena instead, and only when there weren't any soldiers around. But this time, it caught up with him.
Is that all?
What else is there to say? That the entire time he looked as if he'd done the worst thing in the world. It happens to the best of us. And I told him as much then. I'm just surprised he never came back for another file. I must say, He did look as if the fate of the entire castle was suddenly on his shoulders.
I don't know if this is going to do me any good.
Well, you could have found a worse clue.
Thanks anyway.
Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right, let's also talk to the other cook over here. If I can remember where she's at. Let's actually. No, got this one wrong, I think. I'm really nervous here because half this castle is...
Did you do what I asked you to?
Yes, sir. Everything's in order.
Everything, really? You didn't forget anything?
I don't think so, sir. I tried my best, sir.
Well done. Drop by tomorrow. There's something else I need. You can go now.
Half of this castle is off limits. And it's scary because the guards, they trigger like instantly.
The Chamberlain said you know something about the demons haunting the castle.
Of course I do. But I don't know what to think anymore. I keep finding hair in my food. Someone hides my spices. My soup goes sour. And there's that awful smell.
Sounds like mice.
Maybe it's just a stray dog or a cat. What would demons want here anyway?
The more I think about it, the more I think it really is demons. A dog can't make your soup go sour. And besides, sometimes you hear this strange whispering around here.
Where should I start looking?
They must be coming from the other side of the castle. Under the crone.
Bertha told me the demons are likely to be coming from here, under the Maiden.
Oh, of course she did. They've been messing with her head. That old crone's under their spell.
Oh, no.
I always knew it.
Let me guess. I'm going to have to go around fireplaces and sprinkle 9 drops of water on them.
9? Why 9? But you're mostly right. You have to douse the ground in front of the fireplace they're coming from. That creates a boundary demons can't cross.
All right. Where can I find the fireplaces?
That's hard to describe. Anyway, there are 5 such fireplaces on the crone side of the castle. Together they form the shape of a 5-pointed star, a pentagram.
I'm going to need a bucket
Don't worry.
full of this holy
I'll take
water
care of
that I'm
everything.
carrying.
Hopefully I won't miss any of them.
If I were you, I'd do it during the night. Even the demons have to sleep sometime, don't they?
The devil never sleeps.
And the old hag rushes in where the devil fears to tread, eh? The sooner you get rid of them, the better.
Okay.
Soon, my friend.
Okay. Yeah, I was thinking that at this point, the best thing to do is simply go right on ahead and spray holy water over all the places that need it sprayed. And then just tell...
Good to see ya.
Thank you. So you're not going to arrest me then? Oh, I should have said hello to him. All right, this is not the way out. And then just tell everybody, okay, problem solved. That's kind of the usual success formula for when you have people who need their demons exorcised. What in the... Yeah. Oh my God. I'll talk to Sir Hans. Why not? See what he's up to. I haven't. Is he still over here? No, I don't even know where he is now. I'll look around for him, I guess. Oh, but anyway, I gotta wait until nighttime in order to do this because you can only get rid of demons at night when they're moving from east to west on a horse. It's fun. We have all these little phrases, keywords, sounds from all those years we spent gaming together. So something will come up, we'll just roll our eyes. Yeah, Captain Duraness. Oh yeah, haha. So let's see. I am also looking for the... Oh! So the stable boy, he wanted a sword in order to talk to us about Nikvard. And I actually made him a sword. So we'll see how that goes. To prove that I'm not a spy, you see.
Christ, what a day. Come on then. A ride in the fresh air will do us both a world of good.
Oh. There you are.
Well, shall we set off for Nebakov? I don't think I could tolerate another day under one roof with that idiot Schumberg.
Oh, yeah, well, whatever. Who is Schomburg? Was it? Is that Ulrich?
Aye. Whenever I see him, I feel like giving him a smack in the mouth as well.
Or 5, which reminds me.
We should team
Look.
up and kick his ass.
I know I behaved like an idiot, but
That's all right. No, we're not going to go the love route here, but
Nah, don't worry about it. It's water under the bridge.
I'm in your debt. Talking of debts, there's one more we need to settle. Both of us. That herb-woman, Bozhena,
yeah.
really helped us after that ambush. If it hadn't been for her, we wouldn't have survived.
Aye. You're right.
I gave her my word, and the word of a noble must be kept, as we both know.
Don't worry about it. I took care of it on behalf of both of us.
You did? My word, Henry. You are a true Bellator. Only half by birth, but your heart is filled with blue blood.
Thanks, Hans.
How is she getting on, actually? I hope she hasn't had any trouble on account of us.
Not on account of us, no. But... well, it's a complicated story. And not a pleasant one.
Jesus. I'm sorry to hear that, but right now I'm not in the mood for sad stories. You can tell me another time, but now Nebakov awaits us. It's high time we set out so we can get back before nightfall. Carpe diem.
I'm ready.
Let's mount up then.
Okay, so if you don't deal with Bozhena in the beginning, then I guess this is a trigger to remind you probably should have gone to see her or something. There you are.
It's nice to be out under the open sky. I was feeling really cramped in those gloomy corridors up there. But I can't deny, this is a real fucking castle. I've never seen anything like it before. Perkstein is just a little fortress in comparison. Von Bergow certainly knows how to make an impression.
That's true. Von Bergow must be loaded.
I expect the office of the Royal Chamberlain is a nice earner. Or maybe he shits gold ingots. Fuck. This place makes me feel queasy. Memento mori. I could have croaked here and gone off to join my old man in eternity.
This horse must have cost a pretty...
God rest his soul. Then he'd ask me,
horse!
"So, son, what great deeds have you achieved in life?" And I'd have to tell him, "Well, Pa, I fucked everything up royally, and then they hanged me for poaching." Christ on a stick! I can't have that!
No.
When I go to the next life, I need to have something better to tell. A whole lot better.
I reckon it'll be some time yet before you go to the next life and face judgment. Audentes fortuna juvat, remember?
Or I've got a guardian angel by the name of Henry.
It's a shame I lost my flaming sword, though.
Oh, that was sweet. This is good because because they're giving you the...
I need to get my mind on other things and get the feeling I'm living. Let's really spur these horses on, eh? What'd you say?
How could I refuse you anything?
There's a junction beyond Troskovitz with a roadside chapel. Whoever reaches it first wins. So, get ready, forward!
Which way is he going? No, he's going this way.
Quick! Quick!
Race with the wind!
I have no idea where I'm going, so,
Faster! Faster!
Go!
so he's gonna win now.
Go!
Even though my horse is better than his.
Christ, yeah. Oh, I needed that. My head feels a lot clearer now.
I'm glad to hear it.
Thanks for riding with me, old pal.
I think nothing of it. But watch out next time. I won't hold back.
You never give up. That's what I like most about you.
So, what now, Hans?
Like I say, I can see everything clearer now. And the thing that's clearest to me is I won't be trifled with anymore. I'm the Lord of fucking Perkstein. Let everyone know who they have the honor of addressing.
I'm with you on that, noble sir.
Splendid. So, forward to Nebakov. The sooner we get that out of the way, the sooner we can finally start dealing with more important matters.
Hello.
Ka!
Gentes fortuna juvat!
I can't get him, there we go.
We turn right here.
Your knowledge of these parts is impressive.
Don't worry. I spent some time in the local forest, so I know my way around. Soon the path will turn sharply and head down a steep hill. So be careful your horse doesn't stumble. And by the way, there won't be time for it now, but near Nebakov there's this nice marsh where wild boar go to wallow. A good spot. Tried and tested.
Have you forgotten your last encounter with a boar?
Hey!
Don't be so
Oh, this is bad
discouraging.
timing, my friend.
I've learned a thing or two since then, and I won't let any swine catch me off guard.
Ah!
I'm glad you feel better.
So am I, my friend. So am I. We still have lots to do before we go back to Ratai. And I was afraid, you know, that I'd fuck it up. And I almost did, but I'm not afraid anymore. Now I see it as an opportunity and a challenge. Any old fool can manage simple tasks, but hard ones, they're...
Ah, damn it. Ah. All right. Come on. Oh. Yeah, cool. Sorry. There's always an NPC who gets in the way of a conversation. Oh. Not the happiest Yuri, but still. Good to see you. You take care out there. Yeah, he, should probably make a video game where there's cats jumping up and getting in the way of the main player who's trying to get something done. Yeah, I know, my little guy. I know. It's been 20 minutes since we weren't hanging out together last. Yeah. There we go. We do the flip over and look happy ritual, and then you can claw my arm a little. Yo. And then I can get back to playing, huh? Yeah. Oh, yes. So here we are. Yeah, no, you still have the face of if you stop petting me, I'm going to come right back over. So it'll take me another few seconds here. Let me get back to it. I knew this was going to happen this morning. Yeah, here you go. Now we're doing the washing thing. Now we're doing the washing thing. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's try this. Let's see if that works.
require a man like Sir Hans Capon of Lipa and Perkstein.
There
And
you
Henry
go.
of Skalitz.
Aye, he faces the hardest tasks of all.
Oh, I guess we... Okay. I wasn't sure if there was going to be something more here. I think it'd be awesome if the two of us met some bandits. So I got some new... a couple of new armor pieces. I got a kettle hat that was slightly better than that bassinet that I had over my my face. So now his face is visible again for the time being. I thought that was a nice thing. Could have done the fast travel, I guess. Should have done the fast travel. That's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's pleasant, and we're just about there anyway. So that's not a problem. But anyway, I came out here and tried out a couple of bandit camps just to see if I could kill more than one at a time, and it's getting there.
Nebakov is not far now. The fortress stands on a rocky outcrop. We'll have to go round. So we should be careful. Our mission will be taking us
It is
around the
that.
pond, and we know what happened last time. So get ready. As soon as we cross the stream, we'll give the horses a gallop again.
All right. Subutai, hello. Welcome. Good to see ya. Oh, you're going to keep pace with him. Good. Yeah, the scenery is not only is it really beautiful, it's very, I mean, there's similar elements in different places, but it's varied. I don't feel like it's always just, you know, the same road and the same tree and the same
Turn
grass.
left here.
So, okay. Oh, I got horsemanship points this way too, so that's good. Yeah, I haven't been here before.
Nice fortress. I like the way it's concealed. Nicely situated on an outcrop with a mighty tower and only one approach road. Easy to defend with a view of the whole valley and its approaches. A well-chosen site.
Are you an expert on fortress construction?
You could say that. It's part of a nobleman's and a warrior's upbringing. Hanush forced me to listen to those teachings from Bernard and others. And I'm glad he did. When I think about it,
It's funny,
unquestionably learning feeds a man's soul, but right now my belly needs feeding. So I hope Sir Yaramira is well stocked. Von Bergov's morning feast set a high bar, after all.
I'm not saying any of the negative stuff. I'm having a good time here. Imagine having to sit through all those lessons and learn something useful. Crazy. He was probably one of the noble kids who said stuff like, I'm never going to use this in the real world. I don't even see why I have to learn it.
Can you
I
see
estimate
what I see? Fuck. What a lot of horses. They must have cost a fortune.
Look at
Perhaps
all
he
them.
married off his daughter well. Or von Bergow is paying Nebak a tidy annuity, but kept it quiet from us.
Hard to know. I estimate that about 98% of what I have learned throughout my whole life has never been put to use afterwards. But it was still fun to learn it.
So, we're here. What now, Sir Hans?
Now, I expect someone will come to greet us. And hopefully not like they did in Trotsky.
Hey,
Ready.
so Yaramir don't receive visitors. You'll have to leave.
I beg your pardon. See to it that he receives me immediately.
Can't be done. Sorry about that.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Lipa, and I am here with a message from Lord von Bergow. So get to it!
And if you keep me waiting here much longer, you'll be sorry.
Please be patient for a while, sir.
My word. You got a sharp tongue sometimes. But what if he won't receive us?
He will. Just wait and see.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Come along. Sir Yaramir will be here any moment.
See?
The Lord Jesus Christ be praised.
Forever and ever.
Please excuse our precautions, gentlemen. These are evil times. Well then, Yaramir of Nebakov, at your service. And whom do I have the honor of welcoming to my humble seat?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I am honored, Sir Yaramira. Sir Otto von Bergow asked me to convey to you his cordial greetings, and to parley with you in the matter of the security of this domain.
Certainly, certainly. These are troubled times indeed. Please accept my hospitality, sir. You're surely thirsty after your journey, and you'll have greater comfort in the tower.
An excellent idea. If I may ask that our horses may not be neglected either.
Pelzel, you heard his lordship.
But I've already got 15 animals to deal with. Why doesn't Hurtle do it?
Hurtle has other duties. Stop griping and get to it.
15 horses? My word, sir. You must be doing all right for yourself.
Not entirely. But fortune smiled on me for once at least.
On me too, one could say. I suppose she's doing the rounds in these parts. So, tell me, sir, how did you achieve what you have?
Well, it's a long, complicated story.
I stole
But I'm
them.
guessing von Bergow didn't send you here to find out how well off I am. Or did he?
No, he didn't. I apologize, Sir Yaramir. So, let's proceed to the real reason he sent us. Henry, be prepared. I won't keep Sir Yaramir very long.
Certainly.
Michael, you take Henry here under your wing and make sure he's well taken care of.
Certainly. Henry, eh? Michael's my name, and I welcome you to our little place. It's not the fanciest fortress ever, but you know, I like it here. It serves us well. How was your journey? All good?
Aye. Lovely country. A feast for the eyes.
Well, that's nice to hear, especially from someone from far-off parts. But I must say, my throat is dry. And maybe yours too, eh? Come along with me. We'll soon fix that. I'll make you feel at home and we can have a chat.
There you go.
As I said, the fortress may be small, but the work never stops. Right now, we're repairing the fortifications down there, so don't get under the lad's feet. But you can drop in on Pelzel and check how he's looking after your horses. We're rolling some dice, eh? We've got none of guesswork, so don't all be shy. Invite him to play if he finds himself at a loose end. At least he'll show you how your betters play.
Right you are, Michael. You can rely on me.
And you, Ertul, have you got shit for brains? You've got a guess, for fuck's sake.
I'm sorry, Michael. I didn't know.
Shut your gob and attend to your duties.
Right, I'm going.
So you've heard then. I hope you won't disappoint Zwerk and pass some time with him.
I'd love to have a game.
Glad to hear it. You're a good lad. I can tell just by looking at you. Zwerk has some polished badges. I'm sure he'd love to take a look at yours. You'll find him over there at the table. He's there pretty much all day. I'll keep telling him. Your arse will wear a hole down the ale one day, and you'll fall down in it. Dice and all. But now to the important business. There's a bite to eat on the table and something to wash it down with, so help yourself. And I'll be happy to chew the fat. I'm sure you've got loads of stories.
How is my, oh, nourishment, yeah, you know what, though?
Always glad to see
That's
I
okay.
like people like you. God be with you.
Let's see. Yeah, I'll grab something here. It's free food, right? Can't go wrong with that. Cooked chicken is dead. Maybe I could put that on the plate instead. Pay them back for all of their hospitality. Okay, yeah, 91. That's good. Now let's talk to this dude here.
I heard Lord von Bergow himself sent you. So, what has he sent you with?
That's for their lordships to know. Not me.
Aye. No one tells us commoners anything.
There you
Typical lords. But you must have heard something. You know how it goes. You've got ears, ain't you?
Yeah, I think we're going to
Well,
take
if
a
you
chance.
ask me, von Bergow wants to strike at the bandits, so he's putting an army together.
Now you're talking. It's about time. They've been causing trouble around these parts as well. How many men does Lord von Bergow have?
He's got some, but definitely less than he'd like to. That's why we're here.
Well, hopefully enough. I bet my left nut Lord Yaromir will send me. Tell me one thing, though, because I can't wrap my head around it. Why didn't von Bergow send one of his own instead of some Lord of Pirkstein and his escort?
Well, I suppose he wanted to show respect to Lord Yaromir. So he didn't send just anyone.
Ah, the way of the nobles. Not something I know much about, but you do, it seems. So your master, Lord Capon of Pirkstein, is somehow significant.
One of the most significant in the Kingdom of Bohemia.
Well, you're lucky you're with him. Look who I'm serving. And you're his, what, page, servant?
His escort. I give advice when he asks for it, but mostly I take care of his security.
Fair enough. I get it. I used to travel with Lord Yaromir, but he barely travels these days, so I don't get out much.
Lord Capon is always getting up to something.
Well, I envy you a bit. But hey, we've had a nice chat. And since you're here, what would you say to a bit of a friendly duel? You've
Sure.
got time to kill, and me too. Let's do something to shorten it. We can do something
Absolutely.
dignified. We'll clash arms for the glory of our masters. You for yours, me for mine.
I accept your offer. I'd fight for Lord Capon any time and any place.
Then you're the right man in the right place. Get your kit ready, and we can get stuck in.
All right. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't want to pry, Michael, but Sir Yaromir said he had some luck with horses. That sounds interesting.
Nothing interesting about it. His lordship's affairs are a long story, and a dull one at that.
Well, if there's one thing Lord Capon taught me, it's that noblemen's affairs are never
Come on.
dull.
Spill
If you
something.
insist, well, you're in for a disappointment. There's nothing interesting about it.
We don't
Sir
know that until we
Yaromir
hear
had
it.
These relatives, and they died, God rest their souls. And his lordship inherited some land, but they couldn't give it to him or something, so they gave him horses instead, to make up the amount owed. See? Complicated and dull, but all above board.
You were right. That's nobleman's business for you.
Just so.
Yeah.
Let's do it, Michael.
You don't have to ask twice. We've got some blunt old weapons for practice here, so we'll use them.
Yes.
We don't want to hack each other to pieces, do we?
Nope.
That's sensible.
We'll do it in the little courtyard behind the gate. Tell me what weapon you want, and we'll get cracking.
Oh, we definitely.
Some sword will do.
A choice fitting for a nobleman. Give me a moment. I'll put my gear on. Well then. Ready?
Let's go. Glory to Lord Capon.
Glory to Nebakov. Nebakov.
Fuck it, lads. Careful with that iron.
No chance. You son of a bitch!
Keep doing it, buddy. Keep doing it, buddy.
Shit! What the? You son of a bitch! What the? Shit! What the? fuck that! Hey! Fuck that! What the?
I'm not making any progress with him. Enough dancing around here.
Whack him! No chance! Kurva! I'm wounded!
Ah, me too. Fuck.
Fuck you! Bad luck!
Come on.
Let him have it, Michael! Let him have it, Michael! No chance! Nebakov! Hey! Fuck that! Bad luck! I yield! Mercy!
Okay then. I appear to be bleeding. Wow, that was pretty intense, actually. Damn. Not food, other. Wow. Oh. I'm shaking. That was scary. Oh, I don't need to bandage myself. I am not bleeding. I thought I was bleeding. But health is not good, at least. Poor dude. I mean to take you out.
A good fight. An honourable.
Yeah, I'd say. I haven't had such a good stretch in a long time.
Lord Capon's honour has been defended.
Ha! That it has. Didn't expect you to take me down like that. All honour to you, Henry. Here you go. Something to remember Nebakov by on your journeys with Sir Capon. You won fair and square. If you're feeling a bit sore, go and see Clara. She'll be in that house beneath the smithy beyond the gate, I reckon. She'll be happy if you show her where it hurts. I might have said this already, but if you've got nothing on your plate, you can have a game of dice's work. Or try Pelzel in the stables. I'm sure he'd love to show you how we hold races to pass the time. And if you want to train some other battle skills, you can practice archery with Mark.
Oh, yeah.
I reckon you'll find him on the gate.
Nice. Well, that ended up being kind of fun there. I need to... Oh, wait. Was I wearing my own stuff, or... Still have that thing to sell. Yeah, okay. That was... I don't think I was wearing... Military sword. Is that... Well, I guess that was something that... Okay. Yeah, so it looks like I wasn't wearing all of my other stuff. All right, no, that's fine. Then nothing to fix then. Yeah. Yeah, it's a nicer look. And it's nice to actually be able to see out and then see yourself. Indeed. Start blacksmithing. No, I don't think we're going to do that here.
Well, it's nice to meet someone from the trade. I'm also a blacksmith.
Is that so? Good lord, I wouldn't have expected that. You must have had a slice of luck to be hanging out with nobles. Me and my brother wanted to get out of the smithing trade, but something always brought us back. I'm Steer. Pleased to meet you, sir.
Henry. How's trade? The plates here. Is that your work?
Well, I wish. If I could make stuff like that, me and my brother wouldn't be stuck here. We just keep it in good nick. Mend it when the lads get it beat up, which they do all the time.
Tell me about it. I've straightened bent nails and knives and saws till I couldn't see straight. Folks don't take care of things, and then they're surprised.
You took the words out of my mouth. Then it's work from dawn to dusk, day in, day out. And if you saw the work waiting for me down below and in the tower, no end to it.
Hold on. I'll go down there and help you out. The work will go faster with an extra pair of hands.
No, don't go anywhere. What I mean is, thanks for the offer. But we can't have a guest working here, can we? And besides, you're getting away down there. They're working on the fortifications. Better go and play dice with Twerk or something. Make the most of your free time till your lord gets back.
All right. Whatever you say. I just wanted to help.
Oh, I know you did. But I can manage by myself. Really. Let's leave it at that.
Okay. I'm not buying that at all. Sounds like I got to do some exploring here then.
You said you have a brother.
Aye, they call him Bull. The poor bloke tries hard enough, but he ain't got the knack. So he just helps out where he can. Or he does any work that's needed. He's working below on the fortification repairs right now. He'd be better off learning a different trade. But times is hard. This way, at least we're together. That's the main thing. Have you got anyone next to you on life's journey?
The war took my parents. I was left alone.
Sacre. I'm sorry to hear that. I don't know what I'd do if I lost my brother. He may be a bit... simple. But he's kith and kin. Oh well. At least you've got your lord, eh? What's he like, actually?
Brave and just. Everything a knight should be. Every day I learn something new in his service.
Better to say it this
you
way.
well trained.
Yep.
And what's your lord like?
My lord doesn't like it when folks talk about him behind his back. Better leave it at that.
This is a
I
weird
reckon it's
place.
time I got back to work.
This is a weird
care,
place.
Sir.
Man, something is up here. I had a sword that was harmed. Oh dear. Oh, that's the thing I still have equipped. Can't see in the sun.
Sharp as a razor.
That's good enough. I'm not going to use it anyway. There we go. All right.
Here you go. Take it.
Oh no, I can't give you cooked chicken. I'm sorry. Dead chicken. That's not good for pups.
Good boy. Good boy.
All right. Well, let me take a quick look here just to see if they have anything else. They've given me find out something more about the Nebakov horses, but also I feel compelled to do a little exploring here. That's the way in. Cause some
Well,
shit
Henry?
ain't right here.
Fancy a game of dice?
No, cause you're like the let's distract you so you don't go poking around where we don't want you to see things. Yeah, that's definitely what I'm up to here. So there's a hole to the northwest. There's a whole bunch of stuff in that direction.
Good day to you. What would you like?
Tell me, how's life in the fortress?
Nothing much. The days drag on, one much like another. What's worse, today I copped a shit job. Here with all the shit. But tomorrow will be better. I'm going on a patrol around the local area. I can't wait.
I know what you mean. What's your job today?
The prisoners?
You have prisoners?
Aye. Why else would I be standing here?
Good point. Who are the poor sods?
A couple of poachers. They're waiting to see what his lordship will do to them. Take care.
They, okay. I wonder if they claim to be nobles. Can I get past you? No. Interesting. Interesting. Man, this is weird. There is some weird stuff going on around here.
If you're hungry, I left something outside on the table. It's all yours. No doubt you're used to better fare, but it's all we got. So I hope you won't mind.
Nah, man, something's up here. I'm starting to think that Sir what's his name is stealing horses as a way to make some extra cash. Uh-oh. Private area. I gotta be careful about that in full daylight, if nothing else. So.
Well, Henry, fancy a game of dice?
No, you can take those dice and this is northwest. So it's there. There we are. Hello.
At your service, sir.
Clara.
Well, I never. The great warrior himself has come to visit.
Yeah,
I can't
hello.
remember the last time anyone beat Michael. You didn't hold back.
Well, you didn't make it easy. And that's good. I don't like fighting with wretches who haven't a chance in hell.
It's a shame there aren't more like you. Now, let's have a look. What kind of hosts would we be if I sent you back to your lord in that state?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, thanks. Well, I certainly can't refuse care from a lovely lass like yourself.
Okay, I'm not fussing
Well,
too much.
I've done what I could. Better now?
Aye. Much better. Thanks a lot.
I'm glad. Will you tell me who you are?
Henry. Lord Capon's retainer. We're on a mission from Lord von Bergow.
Oh, I'm Clara. Nice to meet you, Sir Knight.
I'm not a knight, actually.
Oh, how come? You look like one.
Knights are a separate class. Not every noble with a sword is a knight, you know.
Please, explain it to me then.
Knight is the title of part of the lower nobility, but that doesn't mean that they're genuine dubbed knights. To be dubbed a knight, take the oath and so on, you first have to serve as a page for some time. And then you perform some great feat, like heroism.
Yeah,
in
I'm down
battle,
for that.
And only then are you rewarded with knighthood.
My word. I had no idea it was that complicated. I'd love to hear more, but I have to go and get some more herbs. I'm running low. Would you like to come with me?
Absolutely.
And maybe tell me something about yourself?
I will be only too happy to escort such a comely maid.
Comely? You'll make me blush. Come on then, let's go. If I don't get back soon, the sick will start to treat themselves with schnapps, and that wouldn't do. Shall we go? Our little fortress doesn't impress you much, I suppose. You must be used to real castles. Actually, that's why I'm so pleased you're here. A bit of excitement at last. Tell me more about knights. Or better still, about yourself. Where have you been? What have you seen?
Once, I was on the trail of this scoundrel, but the sly fox hid in the cloisters of Sasau Monastery. So I had to become a novice to track him down.
Good heavens! So you're actually a monk?
No. I entered the monastery under a false name, so I'd say I'm not a real monk.
That's good to know. Tell me more, please.
And now that you mention castles, I conquered one once. The enemy took it by a ruse, and we couldn't let that go unanswered. I found a great scholar and got him to build us a trebuchet. Then we bombarded the castle. They didn't surrender, so brute force was required. Smashed down the gate, ladders up to the ramparts, and so on.
Aye, when brains fall short, brawn has to step in. Thank you for telling me your stories. It's nothing like my life. I just patch up the lads when they come back cut up and bruised, like last time. But I have other talents too.
Like, Henry, ask her. Like what? What are you good at? What do you like to do when you have time off? Henry? I don't know. I would have thought that was a smart and important thing to do with people you've just met. Henry doesn't strike me as a narcissist, but...
This really is a lovely spot. If it was up to me, I'd just lie down in the grass and take it easy. But I can't.
Why not?
I have to gather herbs to treat the wounded. When the ointments and concoctions run out, they reach for the liquor. And if his lordship found out I was dawdling, he'd have my guts for garters.
Does Sir Yaramir treat you badly?
Not at all. He's a good master, but strict, I can't lie. Still, now you're here, you can help me with those herbs. Then maybe we'll find a moment.
For dawdling? I can.
Maybe I'll tell you some stories in return.
There you go.
I know quite a bit about herbs, I think. So just tell me what's wrong with your lads, and I'll come up with a remedy.
Really? So tell me how to treat fever, say, or shortness of breath.
In that case, you'll need sage and chamomile, maybe some poppy or marigold, am I right?
Aye, exactly right. I've got enough chamomile. It's the rest I need. Above all, the marigold. Since you know all about it, you'll be back in a jiffy, won't you? It all grows in the glade here, but sometimes it takes a while to find.
I think I'll manage.
Well, thankfully, marigold is pretty easy compared to all the other stuff. Marigold, poppies, and sage. Okay. This is a timed quest. All grows here in the glade. All right. Oh, here's sage. We get poppy. And more of that. More of that. And then... Oh, I've gotten all the sage I need. Oh, look, there's one. Don't start with me, hound. Probably find some flowers. Maybe if I gave him a marigold to sniff, he could run around and pick them up for me. There we go. Nope, those are poppies. Too red. Here we go. We get everything? Yeah. No. Silly dog. Where'd she go? Dear. Yeah.
I've got everything.
Wonderful. Thanks a lot. You've really helped me out.
You promised you'd tell me something.
I will. Don't worry. But first I want to show you something. Hurry.
Okay. This is sweet. This is a less intense interaction. There's been a lot of highly charged, high drama stuff.
Just watch where you're going next time.
Now tell me what's so important that you couldn't tell me back there in the glade.
I wanted to give you a riddle.
A riddle? Why?
You'll know soon enough. Now listen. I bloom in silence, a petal's grace, a delicate charm in a hidden place, a whispered scent, a subtle ploy. What am I, elusive and coy? Solve this riddle, unlock the joy.
Yeah.
The only petal I see here is called Clara.
The right answer. And now for your reward.
Oh, yeah.
I hope they didn't hear us in the fortress. People wouldn't half talk. If you're as good as that on the battlefield, may God have mercy on your enemies.
I'm not so considerate on the battlefield, because as a true knight, I must do everything I can for a damsel in distress.
You'll soon be a begging knight if you carry on like that.
What do you mean?
Well, I can grind the seeds and the like, but not every damsel in distress knows the recipe.
Shall we stay a while longer?
No, up you get. I've got enough herbs and the sick are waiting. Pass me my clothes, please.
Sure. I should get dressed too.
Farewell for now, Henry, and thanks for your help.
Why, yeah, thank you. That was delightful. Happy times. So now we have proof my wife goes somewhere else and I cheat on her with maidens in the forest. That's really unlikely. All right, so I got oh, okay. But so like here I am now. So maybe I should learn a little bit more about the horses here.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
God be with you. How's the watch going?
Not bad. So far.
So you don't have anything going on. Pretty straightforward here. Man, that's something. Just something weird. Okay, I don't need to do that. Yeah.
Hey, sir, got a moment? I'm going into the woods to collect dead wood, if you know what I mean.
What? What are you on about?
Nothing, sir, just saying I'm off to collect some kindling. I thought you might give me a hand.
What? Oh? Okay. That was unexpected. I assume this isn't going to be an ambush. Because that would be stupid. I haven't saved in a while, he says, thinking carefully. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Act natural. The thing is, if we're going to a glade where you want me to pick some herbs, sir, no offense, but that's, I'm a little tired at the moment. And you're going to have to find somebody else. But, there we are.
Hey, it's a good thing you're here, sir. You ain't local, are you? I've never seen you or the other gent who came with you.
That's right. We're not from round here. We came to see Sir Yaramir on Lord von Bergow's business.
That's just it. I ain't seen Sir Yaramir in ages. Them new men-at-arms are in charge now. They told us they're Sir Yaramir's friends guarding the fortress against the bandits in these parts. But there aren't half a lot of them, sir. Day and night they come and go, and there never was that many men-at-arms here long as I can remember. Oh, shit. I think some guards are coming this way. They mustn't see me, otherwise I'll be for it. Mark my words, sir. Something ain't right here.
Huh? Wait a minute.
Huh? I heard something suspicious here. It would never have occurred to me that it was you, sir. You shouldn't be creeping through the undergrowth like that. Someone might mistake you for a hare and shoot you. And that would be most unfortunate.
Thanks for your concern, but I'm fine. I may have the ears of a fox and the eyes of a hawk. I'm nothing like a hare, though.
Well, I've got the nose of a wolf, so watch out. You're an honored guest. You shouldn't be creeping through the undergrowth like some wild boar. All your needs will be taken care of in the fortress, as hospitality demands.
No, no. This is, no. This is, okay. All right, things are not what they seem.
Oh, you pooch.
We had two of them out here. Oh, that's fascinating. No, okay. Oh, this is so weird. I'm liking this.
Let me be, sir. I don't have anything to say.
But certain... Either this is like one of those zombie replacement things where everybody isn't who they seem, but there's a few key people like Clara. If she's in on it, well, maybe she is. I don't know. Oh, that's so weird.
Lovely horses you have here.
Aye, right beauties, ain't they?
There must be more of them than men in the fortress. That many horses must have cost a fortune.
That's right. Sir Yaramir had a stroke of luck.
No.
What stroke of luck was that?
Look, this is Noble's business. I shouldn't go flapping my lips about it.
So there is something dodgy about it, eh?
Bollocks! It's all above board, especially our horses. Why not do something for your own lord's honour instead of insulting my lord's honour? We sometimes have this little race. You've got a horse, so you can show us your riding skills, eh?
No. Yeah, I'm not interested in the race.
Don't try that on with me. I'm the retainer of Lord Capon of Perkstein. So bear that in mind and start talking.
Beg pardon, sir.
The horses. Where did Lord Nebak get them?
All right, if you insist. Well, lucky for him, but not so lucky for others. We came across a bunch of them bandits who prey on folk here. We tore into them and hacked them to pieces. A couple of our lads didn't make it. God rest their souls. But we kicked their asses.
I'm not
and
buying this.
We took
I am
their
not
horses.
buying this.
They had loads of them. Who knows where they got them, but that's by the by now.
Hold on. Michael said something different. He said Sir Yaramir inherited them from some deceased relatives.
Aye, that's right. Aye, that was it. We took some horses from the bandits, and Sir Jerome, Yaramir, got
Aye.
the others from his kin.
Aye.
That's how it was.
Nah.
Right. I see. Take good care of those horses, then.
I will. And you, sir, maybe I mentioned it before, but if you're at a loose end, the horses need to stretch their legs a bit. You
No.
can help us out.
No.
Just a little race around the area. It would do the horses good. And
No, you can
too.
stuff your
And if
race.
you managed to beat our lad, you wouldn't go away empty-handed.
I'm gonna go. I got stuff to figure out here, and I want nothing to do with weird distractions from you posers.
Oh, what does that Pelzel eat? His breath stinks.
What?
Let me be, sir. I don't have anything to say.
There ain't nothing to see here, sir. Unless you've got a thing for chickens. Huh?
I wouldn't want to waste
But
your time,
the
sir.
prettiest chick ain't here. She's beyond the upper gate in the fortress.
Nah.
Feed the pigs, weed the beds, fix the roof, stitch my clothes.
Clara's a big question mark. I didn't get any bad vibes from her. But... okay. This whole thing smells so fishy. So fishy.
Thanks for the herbs. And the rest.
What's this about? I've got work to do.
Hold on. I know you from somewhere, don't I?
Bollocks. You've got me mixed up with someone. I don't know you from Adam.
No, I'm serious. I've seen you somewhere before.
Aye? Where was that then?
I don't know. Should I know this? Or because I don't, there's no way that I would know this dude. If I had to guess, I'd guess it was at Lower Samine Mill. But I don't think that's where I saw him. Was it at the mill? It's not that. But I have seen him before. With the big beard. Well, Rock Tower Pond would be my second guess, because there's a bunch of... Wait a minute. Was he one of the Rock Tower Pond people? Yes! He was... Yes! He was the... Yeah! Thanks for the... Yeah, thanks for the... Yeah, I appreciate that. That was really super helpful.
Quite recently. By Rock Tower Pond, wasn't it?
Nah, I haven't been to see the herb woman in ages.
I never said anything about any herb woman.
Yeah.
Aye? You said Rock Tower Pond. And that's where the herb woman lives. So that's why it came to mind. That old herb woman. People go to her for ointments and that. You know? Anyway, I've got work to do. Hunting. That's right. We have to go hunting. If we don't bring a hare for supper, our lord will skin us alive. Come on, brother, we're going hunting.
I bet Sir
And make
Radzig's
it
sword
snappy.
I've seen that good for nothing before somewhere. Sakra. That's the fella who was sniffing about at the herb woman's place. What's he doing here, though?
So, and now Mud is pissed off.
Christ, what a day that was.
Ah, Christ.
And the two of them took off like a rocket to go hunting, which means they're going to go warn somebody that something's up, or else they were just escaping, one of the two.
Hey, sir, I'm sorry, but I have to ask you not to go any further. I'm sure they'll take good care of you up in the fortress.
Why can't I go there, if you don't mind me asking?
Because there's work going on there, sir. Repairing the fortifications, cutting wood, sharpening stakes. There's like an anthill there. Nothing worth seeing, if you ask me. You'd get in the lad's way, and God forbid you might have an unfortunate accident. I can't let that happen. I'm sure you understand.
A lot of
I'm
time's
sorry,
passed.
but your lord is
Sir
ready to
Hans's
leave
meeting
and he
is most
looks
likely
pretty
over.
impatient.
I should wait for him at the
Shouldn't you join him?
stables.
I'm sorry, but your lord is
Okay, so that's a 0. So I'll go wait for him at the stables.
It seems like your fun's over. Your lord's waiting for you.
Okay, yeah.
I'm sorry,
Look at
but
the
your
fence.
lord is ready to leave and he looks pretty impatient. Shouldn't you join him?
So now they're pushing on me really hard though. Yeah, good enough.
I'm sorry, but
I know the game doesn't sabotage me, but just in case something weird is going on here. All right. No, this is messed up. I don't think Lord Capon is over at the stables. They wouldn't have known that. Yeah, oh, he is though.
Good thing you've come. We're all finished here. Now back to trust.
Uh-uh.
Excellent! My favorite retainer and protector just when I need him. The mission is fulfilled. It was a good meeting. In fact, we had a nice long chat.
I'm not buying
So
it.
Jaromir is a pleasant fellow, and he promised to send some men to help Lord von Bergow, of course. So we got what we came for. What about you? Did you have fun?
You could put it like that. And
Wait
I
a
saw some
minute.
very strange things that make no sense at all. Everything about that fortress is damn fishy.
Really? Like what?
They're not so loud.
The horses, you mean?
But there's a whole thing. Lord Bergow, bandits ambushing him on the way to Samine. And now suddenly this goes good and there's a bunch of bandits here.
I bumped into those two bastards who were looking for us at Bajana the Herbwoman's place.
Nah.
Seriously? Fuck. That really is unbelievable.
Wait, that's not all.
All right. You can tell me on the way.
Give me a moment. I need to check it out a bit more.
Henry.
Please, trust my judgment.
All right, but make it quick. And above all, I don't want any more trouble. We're here because of von Bergow's business, not for some godforsaken fortress. Got that?
Sure.
I won't wait forever. If you don't turn up in time, you can catch up with me on the way, or we'll meet back at Trotsky. But I won't be pleased. You're supposed to ensure my safety.
Okay. Yeah, nuts getting triggered here also now. Nah, this is weird. This whole thing. Some bizarre Stepford.
Huh?
go straight down the outside. So, like, go through here? Or... Because I'm triggering these guys. They're gonna,
Get out!
Oh, this is a private area. Oh, that's interesting. What's my noise level? See if I can get there from here. I can't get past that guy. I don't think, anyway.
Build it on the other side. It blocks the view here. They can build it themselves next time, the assholes.
You're not permitted to be here. Halt! I said surrender!
Easy! I surrender!
I don't know what brings you here of all places, but your lord's waiting for you. I'll take you to him. He's looking for you.
Oh! The Lords of Lipa Shield. These are the guys who killed us. Ah!
Oh, wonderful! Henry the Layabout in all his glory.
Oh,
I'm doing my
holy cow!
best to carry out Lord von Bergow's mission, while you seem nostalgic for your life in the smithy. So much so that you can't spend half a day in the fortress without getting into trouble. What the hell did you do to get kicked out? Having fun at my expense?
You could put it like that. And I saw some very strange things that make no sense at all. Everything about that fortress is damn fishy.
Really? Like what?
They're not so loud. The horses.
So I get to repeat this. Wouldn't that be something that I would tell him? Did I need to take that thing? I probably should have snatched that shield. You know what? Here, I'm going to try that. Because I want to... That feels really important to me. I don't know if I was doing it right or not, but I feel like I should have taken that. Oh, this was... Yeah, this was...
I reckon your place is by your lord's side and not here. Don't you think? I'm sorry, but your lord is ready to leave and he looks pretty impatient. Shouldn't you join him?
Shouldn't you just leave me alone? Or are you following? You're probably following
I
me.
don't want to be impolite, but
Yeah.
you shouldn't...
Well, I'm glad I saved right when I did. Can I get there from here? No. Okay, so I did have to go around then.
What's that?
Here we go. That wasn't so bad. Now, I haven't triggered Sir Hans yet from this save, so he isn't freaking out because I'm not there, I think. Wow. Oh my God. These bastards. These bastards.
They're all bloody know-alls. But who does the work? Yours truly, that's who. And who...
Okay, so I got conspicuousness 57 and 20, 73 and 1. So I need this one more than anything.
It's going to redo it 5 times? Me again?
Yeah.
Of course.
He's going to see me though. I can go all the way down to no noise. But I can snatch that shield and run like hell.
Black tree branches
there
on
we
a gold
go.
field. That's the shield of the Lords of Lipa.
That was
what
what
on
I
earth
needed
is
to do.
that doing here?
Good. Okay, I didn't do that last
Get
time.
out!
So now that I've got that, now I can go back. I think. There we go.
It's a good thing you've come. Excellent! My favorite retainer and protector just when I need him. The mission is fulfilled. It was a good meeting. In fact, we had a nice long chat. Sir Yaromir is a pleasant fellow, and he promised to send some men to help Lord von Bergow, of course. So we got what we came for. What about
this is
you?
rotten.
Did you
This
have fun?
You could put it like that.
These
But
are
I saw
not-
some very strange things that make no sense at all. Everything about that fortress is damn fishy.
Really? Like what?
They're not so loud.
The horses, you mean?
All right, well.
I bumped into those 2 bastards who were looking for us at Bajana the herb woman's place.
Seriously? Fuck. That really is unbelievable.
Wait, that's not all.
All right. You can tell me on the way.
Okay, all right.
I agree.
Okay, so we have to, there's nothing we can do. I guess we're not going to take on a garrison of 82 bandits. So, yeah.
Yo, this place again. Oh, it makes my blood run cold. But it's good we're back safe. What you told me on the way about Nebakov was interesting. And definitely fishy. Good work. We should report it to Lord von Bergow.
Of course. Let's see him at once.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Sir Hans. Henry?
Greetings, sir.
I'm glad you got back safe and sound.
Now let's get down to business. Lord Capon, what news do you bring from Sir Jaromir? How many of his men can I count on?
First of all, Sir Jaromir sends his respectful greetings, sir. And he says he will pray for your good health. He was most troubled by the news about the ambush on your company. He promised 2 armored horsemen and 3 infantry bowmen. Nevertheless, while I was negotiating with him, Henry took a look around the fortress and became somewhat suspicious.
Very suspicious, sir.
I'm listening.
Sir, after our company was attacked by the pond, we hid at a herb woman's place. Armed men came looking for us there the next day. I met the same men at Nebakov. They vanished as soon as they saw me.
That is a very serious accusation. We will question Sir Jaromir's men about it as soon as they arrive. Is that all?
There are lots of horses stabled outside Nebakov. Suspiciously many. More almost than at the Stud, I'd say.
That's true. I noticed that as well. Sir Jaromir has a regular army of horses there.
And they can't explain where they got the horses from. Everyone had a different story. And when I asked about it, they got all flustered.
Even Nebak himself, actually. He got quite twitchy when I asked about it.
Well, Henry, you have convinced me. It seems something serious is going on at Nebakov. And we will have to get to the bottom of it. Which we might be able to do surprisingly soon, with a bit of luck. Because we haven't been idle either. We caught one of those bastards who ambushed us.
What? How?
A stroke of luck, more than anything. He's under lock and key down in the dungeons.
And? Did you get anything out of him, sir?
It turns out he's a tough nut to crack. My men haven't yet got a word out of him.
What about torture, sir?
That is just it. The men are superstitious. They say unclean work fits only for an executioner. And it seems we don't have one here. So they just beat him a little. But the bastard certainly knows how to hold his tongue.
Oh, man.
I thought you might also be interested in what he knows. He's most likely from the same band that attacked you. I don't know what you think about such superstitions, Lord Capon. But if you want to try and get something out of him, I will not hold you back. Make him tell you where his gang hides out, and I will be in your debt. And if someone in the region is helping them,
holy cow,
I want to know who.
That's an offer that's hard to resist, Sir Otto. I have a whole list of questions for that scoundrel, and superstitions mean nothing to me.
All the instruments you need are right there. Make him regret the day he took up arms against us.
Well, okay. So it's not like the game will say either you torture him or you're not going to get anything out of him and then this quest fails. That's not going to happen. That would be really, really weird, and they wouldn't give you the option. So I don't know why it makes a difference. Some guy is racing at you in the forest, you cut his head off, that's somehow okay. Some guy is tied up and you can stick things in him and then that's not okay. I would like to believe that that's not necessary here, because I don't really enjoy doing that stuff very much, even in video games. Sometimes games let you help explore different parts of what it is to be a human being on planet Earth, but some things I don't really feel like there's a lot of benefit in.
Well, we'll interrogate him, sir. But I confess torture is as distasteful for me as it is for your men.
I thought you would want to settle scores for the ambush.
Have you forgotten what they did to Oates and the others? What they put us through?
No, I haven't. But I'm a Christian, and I won't lower myself to their level. We'll get it out of him without torture.
We shall see about that. But who knows? Maybe you will have more success than my men. You have already surprised me once or twice, so I'm interested to see if you can do it again. And if not, I shall just hang the bastard. As a warning to the others. Nevertheless, while we are dealing with nuisances, did you notice anything suspicious on my estate while I was away? Something that might put us on the trail of those scoundrels, say.
I'm afraid I can't help you there, sir. While you were away, I spent my time, hunting. And after that, I was a guest in your cellars.
That's true. And you, Henry?
Nomads, Miller. Huh? Oh no. No. Oh no, I am not snitching on. No, sir, I am ignorant. I have hardly done anything other than smithing. No,
I don't know of
Absolutely not.
anything that should concern you.
Absolutely not.
Very well. Now, to more pleasant business. My personal bodyguard, Lord Bartosz, also known as Black Bartosz, came back from Prague with me.
Yes.
An outstanding swordsman, among other things.
Yes.
So if you want to take your mind off things or fancy some training, as my esteemed guest, he will be at your service.
I have
You will
already been
most
talking
likely
to him.
find him at the sword-fighting arena in the outer fortifications.
We have been thumping
For you,
each
Henry,
other.
he will have a gift from my personal armory as a token
Oh,
of
yeah.
my gratitude for your services.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I'm deeply suspicious of leaders casually asking me, is there anybody you'd like to rat out for no particular reason?
Let's go a little farther so he doesn't hear us.
Okay. Why are you walking like that? Are you okay?
Oh,
What do you think about it?
are you talking about the torturing?
What else? Seems to me you were all too willing to do that dirty work.
What was I supposed to do? It was a goodwill gesture. What's
dear.
more, we finally have a chance to put the screws on someone who at least has some answers. You know how they say the ends justify the means? That applies exactly to our situation. Like I said, if we can manage it without torturing, all the better. But on the other hand, those fuckers had no mercy either.
No, that's true. I don't know. I don't know. Now, I'm getting cautious about this game because when I have a text prompt that says I don't like it, to me that sounds like, well, I mean, it's still on the table, but if we don't have to, then we don't do that. But what Henry's probably going to say is, I utterly refuse, and I'm going to make this really difficult for myself, and you're a bad person, Hans, because he says that stuff, and I don't know. Let's see here.
You're right. In short, it's our task.
But don't get the wrong idea. I'm also hoping we'll manage it without nasty shit.
I don't even know how to torture properly.
I don't even know how to torture badly. For things like that, nobles have minions.
Oh dear.
Only now the minions are...
Us. True.
Oh dear.
Come on. Let's get it over with as quickly as we can. So, it's up to us again.
I do have so is that a... Yeah, okay. Yeah, so we'll go do that. I do have a fox potion. It's not one of mine, but it should help out a little. What is wrong with you? Do you know where the...
Torturing people? What have I gotten myself into?
I know. You get yourself not into that by... There we go. I can't see a damn thing down here. I'm just following you. I assume you're going where we need to go. Man.
Shit.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing, man. I assume we're going to continue on down. Yeah. For some reason, we humans, we do that. We take the really horrible things that we do to people, and we like to put them deep underground or really far away. Not that there's anything wrong with ripping people's arms off slowly. No, that's just fine. Okay, it's no good. So we're still going to do it. We're just going to do it really far away, so that people won't see us doing it.
Oh, yeah. God.
Okay. I'm going to do a couple things here. One is I'm going to save again, just in case I make a misstep. This kind of stuff makes me really nervous. This is the speech potion, right? Increases speech by 3. Okay. So I go from 18 to 21. That's not great, but it's still better, and my charisma is still really high, so we'll see what we get. Yeah.
Grab the door handle and let's go.
Okay.
New blood? Did the last two get tired?
We're not Trotsky guards.
I don't give a fuck who you are. I still won't tell you anything.
Lord von Bergow thinks otherwise.
Aye? Then all 3 of you can go and hold hands on your way to hell.
Ha ha! We've got a joker here. Who are you?
Nobody important.
That's for us to judge, if you wouldn't mind.
And who are you, if you're not guards?
My name is Henry, and this is Hans Capon.
Sir Hans Capon to you.
We're here at the behest of Lord von Bergow, but we're not his soldiers.
Vermin just the same.
You know what? Let's try it the easy way. If you tell us what we want to know, nothing will happen to you.
Fuck off, bastard!
This is going nowhere. You know, my friend here is a blacksmith's son. And he knows well what to do with things like these tongues here.
You won't get anything out of me. Bigger men have tried. So take those tongues and shove them up your arse, you horse and traitor!
They won't fit me, but they might fit you. Should we try?
Anything. Just spare me the jokes, please.
Let's do what we came to do. You can see there's no point in fooling around with him. Now you're going to talk, you fucking louse. Understand?
I'm not saying anything. Do as you will.
Is there a man among you they call Istvan?
Ish who?
Istvan.
It's been a pleasure. Fuck off.
Someone must be in charge of everything.
This is a waste of
I
time.
want to know who.
Fuck off!
Your leader. Who is he? You think you can impress him, do you? By how heroic and tough you are. But you know how it really is? You're nothing to them. They've probably written you off long ago. Am I right?
Exactly.
The world is full of ingratitude. You're here trying to hold your tongue like a monk under a vow of silence, and they couldn't care less.
Well, there's some truth in that. I don't know him very well. They call him Jan.
Is that it?
I really don't know nothing. I ain't been with him long. But he seems like a straight-up bloke. He's got good ideas, and nobody would dare to go against him.
No, that's not.
Where's that band of yours hiding?
Is that an option?
I'll ask again. Where's your camp? You think you're real important, eh? A tough nut. A hero. Only you're just a poor wretch living a shitty, wasted life among outlaws. No one respects you, and no one likes you. Not even your bandit cronies. Even if you somehow slipped away back to your lair, wherever it is, do you think they'll thank you? No fucking way.
Nebakov. It's Nebakov.
I knew something wasn't quite right.
Fuck! We were right in the lion's mouth. How did you manage that?
Old Nebak is a gullible fool, like you two. And stupid as he is, he didn't have many men in the fortress. We took it with one finger up our noses.
Just who are you people? I doubt you're just common bandits.
Indeed not. We actually give a shit about the fate of this land. And above all, we don't want it fucked up by sellouts like you!
Bollocks! You're nothing but a band of mercenaries raiding for coin. You're no different than bandits. So don't try to turn your crimes into something noble. I know quite well what you are. And I'll tell you in a language you understand.
Interesting.
One more time.
Interesting.
Is there an Istvan among you?
I don't remember.
Now, there's no point in denying it. We know Istvan well.
A bit too well, I'd say.
Look, I'll tell you about him.
So he is there.
But only because he's odd anyway.
Finally, something we can agree on.
How do you mean, odd?
He seemed lily-livered to me. A coward. He avoids combat like the devil does crosses.
Does he have a special sword?
What special sword? Dobradilla.
Henry!
Does he, or doesn't he?
I don't know about any fucking sword!
This is not the important part.
To hell with you. Why did you ambush us? Over by Rock Tower Pond.
Fuck! That was you! I knew I saw you somewhere before. And I'm sorry it wasn't for the last time.
You slaughtered a party of messengers, you goddamn monsters! My innocent men!
In war, no one is innocent. All of you on von Bergow's side deserve to die.
But we're not on von Bergow's side. We came to him to negotiate an end to this senseless war. Only your damn band of outlaws put a stop to that.
Ha! A likely story.
There's no point in explaining anything to this numbskull. A firm hand is all he understands.
They were our friends.
You filth! What? Satisfied now?
No, it's not worth it. We know what we need to
You're not worth the effort. Somebody in the region must be helping you.
I'll tell you no more. Nothing! Go and crawl back to your von Bergow.
You must tell me. After all, he's the one responsible for your suffering. If it weren't for him, you wouldn't be rotting here.
That's a load of bollocks!
Oh, is it? If he really wanted to help you, von Bergow wouldn't come out of it alive. I want that bastard's name, now!
Kurva!
The name, say the name!
Olda! Sabine!
Okay.
That's why he left his own wedding.
Jesus Christ! And what about the others? Once von Bergow finds out...
All hell will break loose! But the people from the fortress are innocent! They know nothing!
So you're hiding behind them.
Agnes! Good Lord!
If you tell him, their blood will be on your hands!
Von Bergow isn't a madman.
Nah.
He'll meet justice out fairly.
I'm not convinced of
My
that.
arse!
I think the interrogation is over.
Wow.
We'll see what Lord von Bergow has to say about it.
Go to hell! And von Bergow too. I pray someone will send you there. Soon.
Holy.
How do you feel?
Well, it's not a pleasant feeling. But I'm glad that in the end we didn't have to... you know...
I reckon he told us everything we wanted to know.
Yes, good work. There's some fella called Jan in charge. They occupied Nebakov, and that bastard Istvan joined them. But what he came out with in the end about that Samin being an ally, I just can't understand it. Why, for God's sake, has Samin turned against von Bergow? It's open rebellion.
Do you think the others in the fortress are in on it?
I can't believe that.
Gnarly.
I hope they're innocent. But either way, it looks like a terrible mess.
This is so messed up. Well, you can't. No. Because look at that. His old... He was thinking. I remember during the wedding, I was saying he's not there. His mind is somewhere else. He's looking around. He's got this beautiful lady in front of him. Then he disappears. Agnes is beside herself. That can't be acting. And Samin, he's just an old dude. Like, I know something about that. He's clueless. Oh man, when we first meet him and he's in there with wedding preparations and he just looks really small and worried because all of his money is flowing out the door for this wedding. It probably was flowing out of an empty bucket since forever ago because times are bad. And he's not a big lord. He's got this tiny little house in the middle of this farm estate. And he and Gnarly are just like, they're just two old guys reliving the glory days as they run out to chase down bandits. And they're still really tough, but no, he doesn't know anything about what's going on. He's going to be devastated when he figures out his son is doing this under his own nose. I don't think Samin is a big politics player either, but the last thing he wants is to get dragged into something. We're not telling him about Samin.
Well, that's exactly why I think we should keep the news about young Samin's involvement to ourselves for now.
I'm not so sure, Henry. Von Bergow trusted in us.
Nope.
Won't be tired as if he ever discovers we lied to him.
Nope.
But do what you think is right.
Hang on. Hang on. Wait. At that Nebakov Fortress, he said that they had prisoners in there. Yeah, Hans is blue-eyed. He is just the picture of cluelessness. And that's the thing. This is it's not that, hello. It's not that young people are clueless. It's just that he's really inexperienced and not that he hasn't really, he's been so pampered and has been so happy to be so pampered that he doesn't really have any hard edges to view the world. All he knows is whether things are good for him or not, and whether people are being appropriate with him or not. So he doesn't know how to play politics. He doesn't know how to look at his allies and his enemies and think, well, things are always fluid. You never know for sure what people are thinking. Sometimes people lie to you when they need you to do something. So yeah. Yeah, Istvan, he's been on my list since the beginning. I remember the time when I went through the second playthrough. Okay. No. So what are we supposed to do? Inform von Bergow of the results. Well, that's not going to be up to me. Oh, it's probably because it's nighttime. We got to wait for morning, huh? Dang, man. Energy at 81. I think, what time is it? Oh, it's 10 o'clock at night. You know what? I'm going to go get some sleep. Not in real life, but what time is it? Oh, it's 12 o'clock. Oh, I started later than normal. That's why. Where am I? Okay, so I just need to go down a couple of levels. I think. I can't ever find anything here. There's two people sitting in the dark here. There we go. I vaguely remember this. This is the way out. I think I'm out. Am I out? Yes, I'm out. But yeah, it's fun. When I went through the second playthrough of the first game, way back in 2018 or whatever, when I saw Istvan meeting up with Serdatzig in the very beginning before Skalitz got destroyed, that was a real shock. Because I mean, I knew about how it had all gone, but sitting there looking at him with that pleasant mask on his face, knowing full well that he had, the betrayal is complete, everything is set up, and oh, now I gotta go. The soldiers will be here any minute. You guys have a nice day. That was difficult. There's so many dimensions that I don't know. I hear myself. I get a little impatient with myself, because I know I'm gushing about this game and this game, this. But the thing is, it's really good. Yeah, lots of games are good, and that's true. But it just continues to impress me. The depth of this story is very unusual. It's not unique, but it's very unusual in the industry that you find games that are really this deep and this well put together, and morality and loyalty and, you know, those big capital lettered attributes of people. Very often we paint them with big fat brushes because we know, okay, we want this guy to be evil and this guy to be good. But when you paint it a little with more subtle tones, my God, it's effective. Or it's stupid if you do it wrong, but they're not doing it wrong. Okay, well, so I'm not going there with you. I'm just going to go there then. Okay. So here's the red D on the map. Wow. And he's upstairs from here.
What are you trying to say? That you don't feel like it?
I'm trying to say it was done last week, and there's no point doing it again.
If it's as you say it is, then you're probably right. And I'm glad you weren't afraid to pipe up.
Well, I was afraid. But doing pointless work struck me as even worse. Just so as you know, sir, I'm not afraid of work, but it has to make sense.
Glad to hear it. So go and do something sensible.
Today's a scorcher.
Weird. No. I'm looking for a way up. It's, you know what I should have done yesterday on the day off was just run back and forth in the castle.
Good to see you.
Finding all of the stairs until I finally got to the point where... There he is.
I bring news from the torture chamber.
Excellent. I will send for Burgrave Hashek. I want him to hear it too.
We interrogated that captive, as you ordered, sir.
And were you able to find out anything useful?
I think you'll find some of it useful, sir.
Speak then.
The bandits have a camp in Nebakov. Somehow they succeeded in occupying the whole fortress.
What? How? Why? You met with Nebak yourself, Lord Capon. Did you not?
As it turns out, they locked Sir Yaramir away, and
Yeah.
someone
Oh, that's who the
impersonated him
prisoner
quite
is, most
convincingly.
likely.
I'm sorry, sir.
Very well. Apology accepted. At least we have found this out now. They'll soon learn what a mistake they've made.
The prisoner confirmed that Istvan Toth is with them.
Ah. That man in black armor, yes? I remember you mentioned him.
Precisely. Black armor. As black as his soul.
I understand you don't like him.
Yeah.
But he's only one man.
This is a you thing,
I'm
Henry.
more interested in that pack as a whole.
And yeah, I got it.
Your suspicions about the folk in the region haven't proved true. It seems the bandits are working on their own.
That doesn't sound right to me. Are you absolutely sure?
Yes, sir.
Nobody could be such a fool as to stand against you, sir.
Perhaps.
That's all we found out.
I must say, you got quite a lot out of him. Certainly more than your men managed, Hashek.
But, sir, they...
In any event, the die has been cast. We will wait until my vassals in the vicinity muster up, and then march on the Nebakov.
Certainly, sir.
And, sir, before that, could we discuss that matter of ours?
Ah. Soon I shall throw a feast, so we can discuss the plan of attack with the other lords. Of course, you shall be my guests. But now, go and rest. We have a long day ahead of us.
Yes, sir. Very well, sir. Henry, come for me this evening. We'll go there together.
Crucial point. Oh, that's nice. Thank you for warning me. Legit. I'm really grateful for this. Once you talk to Capon, free access to the world will be restricted for a while. All side quests except Demons of Trotsky can be completed later. Okay. So, well, we gotta finish Demons of Trotsky then. I was supposed to talk to Hans about that. I gotta see if he can... No, excuse me.
Did you hear? Apparently there's demons in the castle.
Damn it! If they weren't before, you surely just summoned them here yourself.
What? How?
Every time you say the word demon, one shows up. Don't you know that? Some words just shouldn't be used.
You just used it yourself.
Kurva! You tricked me, you blackguard!
A demon!
Stop it, you madman! I'm deadly serious. You have no idea what you're messing with. They really worked me over when I was little.
A demon!
Fine. If you really need to know, I'll tell you. I was about 5. I was sitting in the garden behind Perkstein, shouting, "Go to hell!" over the walls at anyone passing by. But doing that, I summoned a minion of hell who latched onto a carrot I unknowingly ate. I'd never been so sick in my life.
A demon!
I'm sure I swallowed him, because what came out of me the next day... I've never seen anything like it in my life. It had eyes and claws and everything. I feel sick just thinking about it.
A demon!
You're one yourself.
That was so worth it. So what the hell am I supposed to do with this demon quest? I gotta go find them according to the blacksmith's directions, and I got two things I gotta banish here. All right. Well, I'll go see if I can figure out... I'm so tired of this dimly lit, gloomy castle. You know what? Part of the problem here is I got a window open. If you're doing gaming, you have no time for daylight. There we go. All right, let's see here. Let's see. I need to continue coming out. Down is a good thing.
My respects.
Yeah, thank you very much. And then this should lead out, right? Yeah, yay, it did. Okay. I don't know if I have to do... It was over here, right? What did the blacksmith tell me? Ages ago. Coming out of the fireplaces on the maiden's side. Oh, I'm supposed to treat these with water too. Oh, let's see. Stinking up the guardhouse in the west courtyard. Okay. Oh, this is this is that's probably where the demons are coming from. So we're in the right place. So around here. What is all this? Oh, okay, that's the talk to keep on thing. That's a private area, so that can't be right. Also a private area, so that can't be right.
Standing over the body. What a fucking
Huh?
day.
But is though. Guess I'll just hope that they don't... It says private rather than trespassing, so... They shouldn't just go nuclear if... Okay. That mean there was somebody up there? I don't know. I'm not taking anything. He's coming all the way over here just to
Shouldn't be bothering us here.
The thing is, that's weird. So it's just the one guard. There's nothing here. That's pretty nasty, though. I'm not getting any triggers on anything in here. I still think they're sending me on a snipe hunt. I still think. That I'm being, yeah, this is weird. I think he was just trying to get me in trouble with people here. But I missed stuff, and so there's probably something like, no, you idiot, it's right in front of you. You just... Huh. Oh, hi.
Oh, well.
Yeah, you know what? I want you to... Will you talk to me at least?
Huh?
So if I go here...
What was that?
Starting to stink.
You shouldn't be bothering us here.
See, he's... All right, you know, I'll tell you what. Let's do this, because I really don't want to have a long hassle of issues with this. What I will do, because I've brewed 200 of these, is I'm just going to go in and get busted by these guys, and then see if I can talk to them.
Hey, you're not allowed here.
Yeah, I know. Well, come and do something.
Go away now.
No.
What's it going to be? Piss off!
I am protected by Saint Schnapps, and if you behave inappropriately, then I will be forced to restart my game. Come on. Come on. Have at me then.
Out! Now!
No! Leave me alone. I want to talk to you about demons. Especially since you're the same guy who's triggering on me every time.
I won't tell you again.
Good. I want you to not tell me again. Because I want you to attempt to arrest me so that I can tell you that Chamberlain Poop Man.
I've had enough.
Yeah,
You're
okay.
under arrest.
Okay.
Surrender at once. All right. You caught me. I surrender. You can't say you weren't warned. You can't just loiter around on other people's property. You'll pay up and show me whether you stole anything. Otherwise, we'll deal with your unruliness in the pillory.
No. Nah, screw that. Okay. List my crimes. Trespassing. perk, basics of law. Okay, so I get a little bit of no, I refuse. It doesn't matter. We just need to get done with this. Here, pay the fine.
All right, I'll pay. I don't want any trouble.
Now, show me what you've got. Let's see if you have anything stolen on you.
All right. Have a look then.
All right, then. I don't see anything else suspicious. In that case, an indulgence will suffice. Now be on your way. That's that. And now off you go. I'm watching you.
Yeah, so screw that noise. That is not worth getting that mark. So the only possibility then is it's down below, because there was nothing to find up there. Maybe I have to come back at night. Weak digestive potion. Which kind of makes sense given oh that's right. Bandage. I'm not stealing the shit out of there, but what's his name? The dude I'm looking for the book. He used to come down here with his diarrhea problem. Nah, hell if I know. I know nothing, and it is. It's giving me a signal on J. Okay. Well, okay, so rather than wasting an enormous amount of time on that, put my torch away. I can go back.
Good to see you.
Thank you. I can go back and deliver that sword to that guy who was accusing me of being a spy. Hello. Can I talk to you? No. Mm-mm. She's another puzzlement. I don't know what's up with her. She clearly has something important that she's doing, because I keep interrupting her and it keeps giving her trouble. There he is.
Lord be with you.
About Nickford.
Got that sword yet, spy?
You wanted a sword? So look at what I got for you.
It's a really nice one.
That's perfect. Lovely. I don't think you're a spy. Can't say for sure, but you seem all right.
What about Nickford then?
Nickford asked me to do something for him. He must have admired my devotion to Lord von Bergow. Either way, Nick looked troubled and not very healthy. He wanted me to fetch him something he lost outside the castle, and I told him I would. At least I could check to see if anyone was sneaking around about the castle. But then Nickford clutched his belly and ran off. So I never found out what he wanted, or from where.
That's all?
Aye. If you run into Nickford, ask him if he still needs it or whether he found it himself. I'll be going into war soon, so I don't have time for these things, see?
I'll tell him.
The sword. Okay. So that's that dead end. Okay. Do I have any other leads to follow up on that one? Oh, find out what the maid knows about Nickford. So I need to look for a maid. You know what? I'm not going to start that whole run around and find stuff thing. What I am going to do
At your service, sir.
is I believe that I will advance the clock a little bit to nighttime so that I can drop holy water on all of the different places that holy water needs to be dropped on. And then we'll see if that helps with that whole issue there. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Here, as long as I'm here, let me get a couple of these to fix the ones that I've been using, and we'll get a couple of these because I've been using them. I don't have any fox potion. That was actually, I think that ended up being kind of useful. So that was definitely, nah. If I can find a recipe for that, that would be something. I can't sleep anymore. Oh, so I've already, oh, well, I don't need sleep then. I just need to wait. And, oops, I'm getting low on food though, and I don't want to lose my buff for that. So go to there. And then eat a little bit. All taken care of. Probably should have just eaten before I went out. God, it's not dark yet. Let's see here. Screw it. We just wait another couple hours. Good. Nice and dark. Oops. All right. So I need to banish the devils from the crone's side of the castle. I got 5 of them. And I got 5 on the maiden's side. I think the blacksmith was just jerking my chain. He had such a funny little smirk on his face.
God bless you, sir.
Oh, yes, come in. Oh, wait. Yeah!
Do you know where I can find Nickvard? The scribe
Good.
said you might know.
That was a
Erzine
delightful
is
accident.
suddenly interested in Nickvard and me. You don't say. But when I need him to read something for me, he never has the time. I'm sorry.
I was asking about Nickvard.
Aye, I heard you. Say, can you read?
I can.
In that case, would you mind reading this message I have from Nickvard?
Yes, that would be very helpful. Just this once, though.
Show me. Dear Mistress of the Chambers. What is it?
Oh, what I wouldn't give to get messages from someone else. Say, Lord Capon. Never mind. Read on. Though I reckon it interests you more than me.
Persevere. We shall soon escape the dungeon of those 2 women. Cursed fate, however, has placed an obstacle in my way. The heat of the Lightbringer's potion is working, and I can feel my insides being reborn. But when the last remnants of old age left my body, something else was washed away with them.
How much longer is it?
Not much. My damn clumsiness has sent all of the Lightbringer's secrets into the void, but fear not, I shall get them back. May this be the first task on the road to your liberation. That's it.
Beautiful.
Okay.
True enough. Nickvard has a flair for the dramatic.
My, that's Liebach for you.
But what does it mean? Can you explain any of it to me?
Lord Liebach has taken a liking to me. I suggested to him it wasn't proper for a noble to have an affair with a maid. He thought I meant he was too old for me. But then he found what he calls the Lightbringer's potion book.
Okay.
He said it would light a flame in him that would burn out all that's old. So I suppose it worked. Hooray!
I know the book he's talking
no.
about. But what does he mean, into the void?
Look, can we stop talking about this? I feel a little uncomfortable here, talking about some old lovelorn nobleman.
I need help. You can give it some thought, can't you?
No! And now leave me alone.
Okay. I guess that was a little harsh, but whatever. Yeah, so, fireplaces. Sprinkle.
Back to hell with you.
That would be one. Okay. We have to do this for all of them then. Yes.
They won't be getting past this.
I can't tell if Henry is... no, he's not taking this seriously. He was yanking Hans about it. Oh, that's not... No fireplaces here. Ah, fireplace.
That should do it.
Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Yeah. A little snuggle to stop him from stopping the game. I'll be there in 10 seconds. Yeah. Sweetie. Little sweetie. Yeah. Here we go. All right. Right back to it again. Wait. Moving on. I don't see anything. It looks like a fireplace up here in this rickety attic. So that's good. No fire... well... oh, that's the alchemy bench, yeah. Yeah, so I've missed some. And they're probably... oh, there's another way up here. Ah, a fireplace. Yeah, one more. There's
more here.
Four of them now. Yeah, okay. So either where there was one down below or there's one up higher. We try up higher first. So I'm almost there. Hard lockpick. And an open...
Back to hell with you.
Oh, yes. There we go. One side of the castle is fully vaccinated against the incursion of new demons. We're going to still have to figure out a way to get them all out, though, once we're done. I don't know. Maybe just the holy water is... you know, it's like ants. And the ants get holy water on them, and then they carry it to the other ants in the nest, and then before you know it, everything is okay again. Nope. Further down. There we are. Now out. And over to the other side. Remember if this was a way to get to anything. Yeah, it was actually, but there's no fireplaces here. Should be one up here. I think this is where the cooks are. No, but this is still
That should
very
do
pleasant. Yes. Oh, look, right on the fire. Good, good, good. That's the way out. This was the way in from down below. And we're sure there's no fire. I feel like there should have been one here. Yeah.
Don't show yourself here again.
Not even once. Even for a little bit. And this is not... oh, hello. No, there wasn't... oh. No, because this ended up being the dungeons, and there was no light down here at all. Double check. I still have a lot of up to check here. But let's see here. Back up again. Dun, 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 dun. Around, up and down. I think I did this one already, right? Yep. Okay. Now we go up. Here's one.
That should do it.
3 of 5. Yep. Okay. But then this was like, this takes me all the way to the very top, which there could very well be something up there too, I guess. I wonder if, what's his name, the guard captain, I wonder if he's all better or if he's still up there fevering away. Let's find out. Nothing at all here. No, he's all gone. Captain Thomas, I think is his name. Okay, no fireplaces here at all. Ah, damn it. Now I actually have to look. Okay, so I need 2 more. I know it shouldn't just be automatic. Give me just a sec. Sorry about that. Let's see here. Ooh. Things I could steal, but won't. I'm so honorable. Okay, double check here. Ah! Or did I get this one already? No, I didn't.
9.
Just one more to go. Just one more. Come on. Keep trying here. And then this one I did get. Yeah. Who sleeps here? Wait, somebody. Wait a minute. Is that Ulrich? No, that's Bergow. Okay. Alright, so then there's that. Go down on the next floor and see if there's anything I missed here. I don't think there was. No, that takes me out of the tower. Is this a new one? Ah!
That should do it.
Ah! Right, so... do I still need to do that one? Yeah, find the devils according to the blacksmith's directions. And again, his directions were... stinking up the guardhouse in the west courtyard with... oh, stinking up the guardhouse in the west courtyard with the arena. Alright, so maybe it isn't actually like in the guardhouse itself. That's a possibility. Not that I would have been extra hasty and not thought about that, but all right, let's take a look out there. At least I know the way there. All right, so now I'm looking for something that in this area that would be stinky. Is that bees or flies? It says open. Yeah. I'll come back to that if there's nothing else that's out here. That's the closest thing I've come to finding. Sprinkle holy water here. It wouldn't be something that I would have to steal. Something stinking up the guardhouse. Well, I would. There's got a big fly sound over there. That's usually the sound of bad smells. I'm so stumped. It's very specific. Unless... Yeah, totally fine. Do you... As long as you're here, though, do you know what I am supposed to be? Lockpick, very easy.
It has to be me standing over the body. What a fucking...
Do you happen to know what I'm supposed to do to find the blacksmith demon thing here? Anybody? This is really strange. Stinking up the guardhouse. It looks like it's got to be in one of the rooms. I thought I found something. But... Huh. Let's see here. I will, I'm going to save off here so I don't have to come do this again. Check here one more time at night. There's absolutely nothing here.
It has to be me standing over the body.
Daniel, hey! You showed up? Nice to see you. I'm looking for some... I'm trying to finish this demon quest in Trotsky Castle. Hang on. I can't find anything that's triggering on something that would be causing a really horrible smell. Yeah, I did the two I got the 2 fireplaces done, but it's still telling me find the devils according to the blacksmith's directions. And it says, many devils are said to be stinking up the guardhouse in the west courtyard with the arena. I will go check it out. I hope that should anything happen, these soldiers will help me. Came here in the daytime and they just chased me the hell out. Talked to both women. I did that. And they told me to do the fireplaces in each tower. So that was 10 fireplaces. I've got that done. So I checked both of those off the list. I feel like the blacksmith was just yanking my pizzle, so to speak, because he looked like he was giggling when he told me that. Oh, after I did it. No, I never do. Okay, well, I guess I could try that. But I thought I'd come here just to triple check, but there's nothing here. And it is a specific. It's a specific thing. It's not an area, so it's. Oh, it's down. It's okay. It's telling me. It's at this level. Okay. Okay. I'll double check because it claims that there's something like right here, and there is absolutely nothing here. So okay, I will go back out again so as not to get into deep trouble, and then we'll go advance it to morning, and we will see what happens. How is my energy levels? Low now. Okay, good. So I can go ahead and do that without any issues. Go change back to some nice clothing so that everything looks okay. There we go. Go back, get a little sleep, and then come back out here, or go talk to the cooks.
What are you doing? Lurking around without a light. Get a torch, or I'll put
I got
you in
one.
stocks.
I got one. I got one.
Ugh.
Go away.
You're ugly. Now I know why you wanted to be in the dark. Anyway, carry on.
Oh my god. Ah. You son of a bitch. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was the best. Yeah, it's morning. Don't need a torch, but I'm still ugly.
You silly doggy.
So, same thing? Same thing. Okay. This is not
What are you
with
trying
it.
to say? That you don't feel.
There she is. Hello. Hello. Can I not talk to you yet? Is it too early maybe?
I'm at your service, sir.
Okay, well, will you talk to me then, or? No. It's 10, no, it's 9 o'clock. She's probably not quite there yet. Give it a second. Please tell me you're still in the area. No, you're not here. Okay. Yeah, I talked to the blacksmith, and that was the thing. He told me.
Greetings, sir.
He told me to go to that region that's in the courtyard. So he's pointing me here. Find the devils according to the blacksmith's directions. And that's all well and good, but it was like a really specific location inside the guardhouse. And I went there and I don't see anything at all. So I haven't had a chance to talk to the cooks. Oh, now I can talk to her.
I came to tell you I sprinkled all the fireplaces in the second part of the castle.
Oh, thank God. Finally, I'll be able to focus on my work. I didn't want to start making Pike Aspect while those monsters were roaming around. Did you see any of them? What do they look like?
They're hairy.
Well, they're these awful hairy things with horns and hooves and big nasty teeth.
Oh, just what I thought. Thanks for taking care of it. Hopefully they'll leave us alone for at least a year. See you soon, my friend.
Yeah, it was weird. I didn't find any triggers in there, so yeah. Oh, I had the wrong cook. That's why. So I got to go talk to the other. I found that room under. Yeah.
Good to see you.
I was there staring at him, but for some reason. Oh, reveal the devils. Why that didn't happen last night?
Privies for the guards. Did he make a mistake? Or is he just messing with me?
He's just messing with you. You can tell on his face. Thank you so much. I was so bent out of shape there. I couldn't figure out what the hell I was supposed to do. Ah, much better. I must have just missed the trigger point on that or something.
Ah, you must have been wrong about those demons. The place you described to me was just a shitter.
You're right. My bad. I realised as soon as you left.
So where should I start looking for those demons?
I was actually going to send you to the palace below the Maiden Tower. It's upstairs, near Lord von Bergow's and the Burgrave's chambers. I hear a mysterious door appears right next to the staircase leading to the tower. It must be the devil's work.
All right, I'll have a look. But you better not be messing with me.
Yeah, okay. Oh dear. Yeah, me too. Because I know he's jerking my chain. Oh, you dick. All right. Well, I will see this through. Am I allowed to just punch people when I don't like them in this game? No. That's not an answer. Violence is not the way.
I apologize.
I apologize too. I'm sorry. I'm thinking so hard. No, gotta figure out how to get higher here.
Dobsky mill back on its feet. Though it doesn't grind flour now, but dyes instead. It's already started bringing in decent money, and now...
So there's a mysterious staircase. Yeah.
Oh, great. Another shitter.
All right. Time to be a little stern with this guy. It's probably not going to work. This game is going to force me to not know better.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you.
The place you sent me to was just another privy. I'm starting to lose my patience.
Oops, excuse me and my befuddled mind, I've messed up again.
Dick!
You're just messing with me. People are scared, rumours are spreading, and you're sending me from one privy to another.
It was just a little misunderstanding.
I don't have time for your stupid jokes.
Suit yourself. But don't be surprised when one of the demons comes back to bite you in the arse.
AJ! Hello! Yeah, okay, good. So we have cut that one off then. That's good. And then the Chamberlain is H. He's behind me in this place here. Okay. Oh man, I'm actually I'm wrapping it up here. I need to finish delivering this quest, and then I'm gonna call it good. I'm coming back this evening. Forget what time. I think it was 7 tonight. I'm gonna start up another one, but I need to take a few hours and do a few other things around the house here. So
I came to tell you I took care of all the fireplaces in the palace under the Maiden. The demons should be gone now.
Thank you. But they'll be back next year, you'll see.
I reckon someone will handle it if they do.
God bless you, sir.
Yep. Hello? Oh, phew. Thinking, no.
What was it I wanted?
Where is he? Alright, you little jerk. Man, I want nothing to do with this guy, honestly.
I took care of those demons. They shouldn't be a problem anymore. I didn't see or hear any of them. I reckon it was just rats.
Hopefully things will quieten down again for a while. Most importantly...
I decided to help Ossiner as well. I can still smell that stench everywhere.
He got you too, did he? He tries that prank on all the newcomers to the castle.
You knew? Why didn't you warn me?
I wouldn't want to spoil his fun.
Anyway, the job is done.
Also, he supplies me with...
held by Sir Otto von Bergow, Lord of Billin, Royal Chamberlain of the Kingdom of Bohemia, Chairman of the Provincial Court, Member of the Crown Council, Magistrate of the Peace, Burgrave of Prague, thanks you.
I didn't fight Lucifer like Sir Otto, but even so, the demons should leave you alone. I'm glad I could help.
And I'm glad that all I have left to deal with this month is fixing the stairs, the sedilia, and checking all the chimneys.
You've got a lot to do.
There's always something to do at a big castle like this. Also, don't think you can continue to move freely about the castle. You are hereby stripped of that privilege. Nevertheless, since the minions of hell didn't reach the castle's coffer, nor did they cut into our profits, you deserve a reward. God be with you.
Nice. Nope, I think this is a sign. YouTube is telling me the connection's not too good right now, so I think we'll. It says it's buffering and some other stuff. So I think what I'll do is we're gonna put this thing on hold, and I'll go off and I'll be pretend that I'm a responsible adult here for a little bit, go off, do a few other things. My gosh, oh my God, we've had a lot of people watching. I had no freaking idea we had this many. Wow. Man, you know, the thing is, when you put out an invitation and one person comes to dinner, it's a really delightful thing. You get a group of people, like 5 or 6 people and your friends, and they come over. That's also a wonderful thing. When they bring their friends and then all of a sudden you got 25 people, you're thinking, wow, 25. And off in the distance, there's people like, I have 9,000 people come to my little concerts in my stadium. I'm like, yeah, that's good for you. But you know what? You 25 people, you are fucking awesome. Thank you so much for coming out. Really appreciate it. Regulars, new people, it's all good. I'm loving this. I'm really enjoying playing along. Thank you so much for the help today. You guys did a great job of keeping me on track, keeping me entertained. So that was really good. I'll be back. Well, it's 1 o'clock now. I'll come back. I think it's around 7. Whatever. I set it up already, so I didn't have to remember when to come back. So if you have time this evening, great. If not, delightful to spend time with you, and I hope I see you guys again soon. Okay. See ya. You have to. I know, Daniel, I know. Anyway, well, we'll do it again sometime for sure.